Logan. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this video. So this week I want you to do the same workout every day, but then we're gonna add in some different traveling exercises on each day, and I'll send you the different traveling exercises to go along with each day's workout. So you've already done these. The first exercise I want you to do to warm up and decompress is the hip stretch. So you're gonna bring one leg across, point that heel out, and then I want you to bring this hand back by that knee, and then you've still got that back foot pointed away. Toe in, heel away. And then I want you to hold this stretch, really let this upper body drop over towards this knee for 45 seconds on this side. And then I want you to come back through 45 seconds on this side. I'll let that upper body come back, push that hip back behind you. Okay, from there, you're gonna go into child rocker. So I want you to put your knees 3 fist width apart. 1, 2, 3. Then come up. I want your hands in a narrow stance, so they're about a fist width apart. And then I want you to go back and forth, pushing back and forth. I want those toes pointed in, heels away. And I want you to let your belly button drop to the ground and not let your back arch up like this. So let it drop back as you push your hips back. And keep pushing those heels down toward the ground as you rock back and forth into that child rocker. Eyes up, so find something to look at up in front of you. And you're gonna do 30 child rockers. And then I want you to go into child corners. So if you can set up like this, you're going to. If not, you can rock back and forth with your hips on the ground like this. If you can set up, you'll go into a unsupported corner or a running corner, and you can even move your arms like you're running. I want this leg turning over, back and forth. You're trying to get those hips to move. You're gonna do 20 of those child corners. And then after that, I want you to come right here, and we're gonna go into a half hold or a ground air chair. And so you've got your toes pointed in. I think I sent this exercise the other day. I want you to push your hips back, so get into that back chain. And then I want you to push those knees out, and I want you to set here for 1 minute, just holding. And then after you've sat here for 1 minute, I want you to go into an unsupported rocker if you're able. If you aren't able to do this, let me know. But then you're just gonna go up and down. So you're pushing your hips back for another minute, 1 minute. Okay. After you've done 1 minute of those, you're gonna go into a minute of child flies. So I want you to put your knees out, hands forward like you're in the child rocker position, and then you're going to let your knees or your feet fly out to the outside. Eyes up. Slide those feet out. Okay. Then the next exercise I put on here for you is going to be calf raises. If you know what those are, bolt calf raises. So you're gonna rock up onto your toes, get your feet a fist width apart, and I want you to do calf raises for 1 minute. Okay, really pull those heels, push those heels up and out, up and out, up and out. Okay, feel that pressure on the outside of your feet. Okay, after you've done your calf raisers, we've got 3 more exercises, it looks like. So I want you to, we're gonna come over to the wall. And these are boards, slant boards. And we need to get you ordered a starter kit so you can use them. So I want you to get your feet a fist width apart. And I may be too far away into an air chair. Okay, you're gonna bring your heels up off of the ground, push your hips up in the air, and then you're gonna let these knees bow out at 22.5 degrees. Eyes up, and hold. Okay, you're gonna hold this for 2 minutes, okay? Or until failure, okay? 2 minutes is the goal though. Then, the next exercise we're gonna do is side bends. And I think I did send these to you guys once last week. I want you to put your fist in between your feet, get those feet a fist width apart, and then my hips aren't going on the wall, but I'm gonna push them back behind me and get into that back chain dominant position. So I'm gonna push my hips back, and then I want you to side bend from side to side. My head's going to be dropping in this column over this foot, and then dropping back into this column over this foot. And if you have a weight, you can use a weight. Just make sure you're staying back chain dominant. Don't let those hips push forward. If you have too much weight, you'll need to just drop it if those hips come forward, because we don't want you holding weight in the front chain. Good. Okay, and then the last one that I want to show you, I'm gonna try to move this camera really quickly, is going to be, let's see if you can see me. Smooth that out a little bit. Okay, is a drop-in with wall support. See, we have not done drop-ins yet, so this moves into your running position. So what I want you to do is you're going to leave the foot farthest away from the wall on the outside, and you're going to take this foot closest to the wall, and you're going to drop it back. And when this leg comes back, you're going to go toe in, heel away, and then this knee is going to bow out to the outside. And when that happens, my chest is going to follow at 22.5 degrees, and my arm's going to come back. So I want you to drop in on this leg for 1 minute. Try to keep that heel up. Try to let this knee bow and this come back. Eyes up, and then you're going to come around and you're going to switch sides. So now I've got this leg on the outside, and I'm going to drop it on the other side. I'm pushing my hip back as far as it will go. Coming back into my knee. Okay, and then you'll go back through those. We're gonna say 3 sets, and let me take this off of the whole stand there. 3 sets, 1 minute of each exercise. So I think I gave you reps on the first one. I would just go through 1 minute of all the exercises. I think that's easier anyway. And 3 sets every day this week. And then we'll have different days where we do crawling and different traveling drills, and I'll try to send you some videos of those as well. So good luck, and that was kind of impromptu. If you have any questions, get a hold of me, and if we can, I'd really love to FaceTime you and see how everything's going, or do an in-person session through FaceTime sometime and do the exercises together so I can see how everything's going.